Hello, everyone. It's Nick, and welcome to Dark Politics Tarot. Today, I'm going to read on the Republicans having this grand idea of pardoning Ghislaine Maxwell. I'm going to start off with my Carte de Visite deck. It's an oracle deck. It's just photographs. And I'm just using these creepy cards because all of this is so disgusting and creepy. And they're all by Deviant Moon too. This is Mildred Payne's Pocket Oracle. All my cards are in the description below, but I think I'll be using my Deviant Moon deck with the Carte de Visite. And let's see what we get for will the DOJ decide to pardon a convicted pedo? And you know what I mean. Sometimes you can't say certain words on YouTube, so it's for entertainment purposes only. And we're just speculating with the cards. Okay, so we have Benwood's Gentlemen's Club. Oh, isn't this perfect? This describes the Republican Party so well. There's a little bit of a glare, but I hope you can see the crusty, old, half dead or even dead dudes. Yep, the GOP, the good old party, aren't they, though? The good old party. This one says, I hate you. I hate you. And it's just a woman with a cross. Maybe that's MAGA. Maybe they really come after him. And by the way, you're not seeing my face. I usually show my face, but I'm not feeling it today. I don't want to scare you. No jump scares today. Oh, and here we go. This is Spring Came Early That Year. And we've seen this card before. Look, the snow is melting. And now we're going to find out. If they do this, I think there's going to be such a backlash on them. With this card here, the Christians that freak the hell out. And then we have things appearing, things rising up, things getting out. And, these guys, this gentleman's club, look at them. They're a bunch of skulls with a devil in the middle. I think these cards are so appropriate. Don't you? Okay, we'll put these back. So, let's go to the Deviant Moon Tarot. I'm just going to give it a quick shuffle. And thank you for being here. And if you haven't subscribed, consider it. And make sure you hit that all button so that there's a check next to it. Because anytime you subscribe, it goes to personalized now first. So show me. Will this go through? Will they actually pardon this convicted pedo? I mean, she was involved in the, bringing them here and there around the world. And she was also doing the actual abuse. Okay, here we have the government, the Hierophant, the white Christian nationalist. Wow. Let me bring this down a little. Wow. Unbelievable, right? It's all up to us, the good old party, if they do this. Wow. And the Ace of Wands in the challenge position. Well, it's about the children, isn't it? Children that she did that to. Little girls, teenagers, some say even younger, not even barely teen, maybe even younger. Knight of Wands. Well, I think they're going to be aggressive about this. Look at them riding on a cockroach. That's them, all right. So, is that them, though? I asked if they would. So I'm talking about them, and I think, this was in the past, this card. So they've been very aggressive about moving her, right? And this comes out next. So this is that false, we often in tarot call him the false knight, the Knight of Cups. He's sort of that sweet talker that you think you're going to have a relationship with, and he's gone the next day. Maybe that's what's going to happen. They've been so aggressive on this, and just the thought of bringing this up is causing a great deal of emotion, but you can't trust these people. They're snake oil salesmen and demons, in my opinion. Page of Swords. So if they do, the truth will come out. If he thinks he's going to get her pardoned, and it's all going to be okay, it just makes him look even more guilty that he would pardon a pedo. All right, but this is their new story. This is what they're going to do. They're going to try to explain this. Let me show you why we should. I'm sorry, nobody's listening. And then we have the Hanged Man. Yeah, he's going to be so hung out to dry. If he goes through with this, the results that he wants, he will not get. No way. But they're working on it. They got teams of people working on this to try to make some kind of story that they can take action on this, and it's totally legal and fine. I don't know how anybody could think that's fine. Where in any world would that be normal? Not in the anomaly state. United States anomaly. Page of Pentacles. We have knights, we have pages. Their hope is that they can somehow finagle it, and they can buy off people. We'll buy off everybody. Well, you tried buying them off before, and they've had it. And I'm talking about the women who are now adults that were teenagers or children. Okay, so they're going to do, they're planning on it, yes. They're really, I mean, if this doesn't work out, I mean, what I'm seeing here looks like definitely, yes, they're going to do this. They're looking for a way to make it plausible legally. Legally, they're going to try to make it plausible. They're going at it with all their aggression. They're coming up with new, inventive stories, to add confusion to the cases. But they're really trying to say, this is normal. This is absolutely okay. Let's see. So I'm pretty fast on that one. I don't think any of that needs any kind of, we don't have to contemplate that. I think this coming out the way it did is perfect. And I know they're biased cards because it's about horrible things happening, but I'm not going to read with beautiful cards for these people. Why would I do that? There's no beauty in them. There's no compassion. There's no morality. Why would I use a good and moral deck? But I am going to use my Munchie Al Cigno. Not Al Cigno. I'm not Italian, so please forgive me. Okay, so we have here, and I'm going to just do 6 cards. So the cornerstone is the 5 of Cups. They will regret this. If they continue to do this, they will regret this decision. And then we have the Knight of Cups again. Your BS is not going to work, but they're going to BS everybody. They're going to try. They're certainly going to try. We have the sign of Cancer. Oh no, Scorpio, sorry. Scorpio. I love these cards that they put in zodiac signs. So Scorpions will get their revenge. So there will be revenge on them. People are going to rise up too. Scorpio is about rising up from the ashes. You're going to see people come out of the woodwork like you've never seen before. Five of Pentacles, they're going to lose out on money. How amazing is that? They're going to be left out in the cold is what it's saying. All because of this. This is the King of Cups, which is about wisdom, keeping emotions in check, a wise man. But that's not Dirty Donald. So I wonder who that King of Cups is. And then we have the Nine of Cups. So yeah, that's a yes card saying they're about to do this. But we go from the 5 to the 9. So I believe emotions will be running wild. It will just grow. You will grow to see lots of people against this. You're gonna make MAGA go insane. And we have the Capricorn. So we have Scorpio that fights till the end. And we have the goat, the Capricorn. That's Saturn ruled. It's about timing. Not the right timing though. Timing this is going to be important for some reason to let they're keeping a lid on things. They're keeping secrets. They're making up stories. I do want to find out what that King of Cups in the center position means. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. So it's always about the money, who you can buy off. Can we buy off enough Republicans to make this go through? They're going to try. They're definitely going to try, and they're going to come to regret this. They're going to be out in the cold if they do this. I'm going to do a final card. Whoops. The final card is the Moon. Interesting. The Moon card in this deck is a little different. He's calibrating. What are they calibrating? He's sort of calibrating the diameter of the moon, or it's about astrologers, but I'm taking it just as the moon in general, which is a very dark side of these people. I mean, they're dark, dark, dark. There's no side. They're all darkness and immorality. And that about explains it. But it's also a time like of fear and chaos and seeing things going on that perhaps aren't really going on. So that might be with the illusionary cards we got earlier. The Capricorn represents time and Saturn. It's going to come back to bite them or sting them with the Scorpion there. So that's interesting. What else can we say about this? Oh, I know. I want to know if she gets pardoned, where will she go? Where will she flee? Because she's actually safer in prison, I think. That's the feeling I get. Safer being on the inside, because where are you going to go? Europe? You know, your buddy Andrew is going down. But perhaps, you know, she has money. She has people that could hide her. They could make this happen. Even, you know, the regime could make it happen to make it all go away. I'm just putting my little cards back. I want to use them again because I really love these. So let's see, where is little Ghislaine gonna go? Just obnoxious. Where's she gonna go? 5 of Swords. Doesn't look good. She's not gonna go someplace good. She's like making her own trap. But this is definitely an abuse of power. Then we have, the virtue. This is courage. Yeah, she has, that Capricorn card. She's a Capricorn. That Capricorn card came out. That could have represented her too. But, she has, unfortunately, she has the courage to do it. What has she got to lose, right? Well, your life, but maybe she'd rather lose her life than be in prison. Then we have the Hermit. Well, she's definitely going to have to be hidden. She's going to have to be hidden. Oh, I didn't ask about that King of Cups. The King of Pentacles. They're going to take care of this financially. It will be taken care of for her because they don't want this information. Anything coming out. Anybody trying to find her and get the information out. We have the Six of Swords, which is a very balanced card. Moving out of troubled water, we call that card. It's also earth and air energy. So I feel like she finds a place she could stay. Then we have someone looking at a coin going, I don't like the deal I got. So she is a Capricorn. And this is the Page of Coins. So she's kind of looking at that coin like, I'm not so happy about where this went. Okay, sorry, I had to stop the camera. Someone was walking in. Where's she going to go? Where are you going to hide, Ghislaine? All right, someplace overseas. This is a water card. The Knight of Cups again. She has someone that can get her out overseas. What country? I just heard Spain. I don't know why they would let her in though. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles. So we had the Page into the Queen. So I bet there's somebody she knows that can put her up high in a sort of royal place. So, I mean, even though they're going after Andrew, like this is a whole circuit of depraved people. They have all kinds of places I think they could put her. This is the Queen of Swords. Somewhere probably somewhere overseas. What does that Queen of Swords mean? Queen of Pentacles, that's her. Maybe a sister can help her. And a younger man. But she's definitely going to be in hiding for the rest of her life. And, she has the courage to do this. But she's got the King of Pentacles. So yeah, that's the money people helping her. I think there's a lot of people helping her financially, will help her. So we have Pentacles and Swords in this reading. Not much emotion here. There's a little Knight of Cups who he's a fake. And then we get this, is this the batons? the Ace of Batons. So there's some kind of, she's going to do well, unfortunately. She has strength, fortitude going on here, and she can be in complete hiding. Let's hope this reading is absolutely wrong. So I thank you all for watching. I'm sorry I'm not showing my face today, but I will be. And I'm going to go do a little painting, something different, something to help shake off some of this energy. I just wanted to show you guys if you stuck around. I'm making these little cards for myself. Put something behind here. This is just a sample, but they're on like this antiqued, made paper, homemade paper. And I'm doing this, not, I'm not doing actual wood cuts. I've taken a shortcut, and I'm making this with paint and sort of printing it on this paper. So I want to make these, they're little like Rorschach. I've made cards before like these, but not exactly like these. I've made little painting cards that act like Rorschachs. But if you could look in here, I just find them fascinating. If you really look in there, you could see people, you could see, what did I say here? Oh, and here I could see a frog. It's like a frog image. You can often see people, buildings, towers, fires, all kinds of crazy things. So I want to go do that and make a little deck for myself to use here on the channel. So I look forward to seeing you next time. And if you could, please give me a like if you enjoyed this. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.